Awkward silence during a first date is brutal. I got asked for ideas and here's what works. You'd think you should be able to talk for days, but sometimes it's just really hard to come up with topics to talk about, even if you're not nervous. You don't need a script, but having a few mental notes as backup can really help. Some topics that I would find really boring and generic would be my favorite travel destination, if I have siblings, how I like my work or study for that matter. If I weren't on a date with you, just about anyone else would ask me that on a first date. Well, I'm not trying to say go out of your way and try to be really crazy to not be like the others. Try not to be exactly like the others. Let the conversation take its natural course, but when you're introducing a new topic, how about you go for something that adds value to their life? I personally love spirituality, and there are so many topics that one could talk about where everyone could say something. An appropriate question could, for example, be, do you feel like listening to your gut has served you well in the past? Or even easier, tell me about an incident in the past where you have healed. Preferably go with topics that reflect your specific skills and interests. Instead of asking directly, which would kind of make the question sound like a default planned question again, consider answering them first by pretending that something related has just happened to you. When asking difficult questions, consider giving them sample answers in advance or giving little hints if you feel that they are not going to come up with an answer at all. Would you see it more like this or that, or do you have a different take on this? Try to find topics that resonate with you and see how it makes you more interesting as well as the conversation in general, and creates a much nicer vibe than if you were to just rant about politics together.